I'm doing well, man. What are you up to?
Man, I was just about to go out. I'm like, yeah. I can't miss my interview. I cannot miss this one.
That is amazing, man. Thank you very much, first of all, for accepting to be here with us. There's a very small platform. We're trying to grow it to make it big, to make it reach the biggest platforms that we can ever reach. But thank you very much for taking your time and joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope I'm visible. I'm not this dark. People must not say, "Kid, dark." I didn't have no.
Well, you know who knew? That's one. So let's just start things off, man. Let's start things off. How was your day and how was your weekend? How's the first 6 months of the year been for you?
Yo, where do I start? Hey, it has been hectic.
Mm-hmm.
But God has been great. Now I'm one person whatever that I go through, whatever challenges I face, I always say,
Yeah,
God do this before it can happen. So he
yeah.
knows how am I gonna get out of the situation. So it's been hectic, it's been rough, we're all rough. You know, people look at us and say, ha, baba ne matata. We do, just that we cannot go and
Yeah.
we go through the most, but we keep on pushing. We cannot afford to give up. Giving up is not an option.
Giving up is never an option, eh?
It's never. So my day has been hectic. I've been running around for the past 6 months. It's been hectic, but it's been great. God has been faithful. I'm one spiritual person, so baskabaka like mudimu too much.
Yeah, umuhle mdimu wena vele. Umuhle mdimu.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they get to you guys. You guys do go through a lot. So one question that I can ask you right now is how do you deal with it when and then anxiety piles up, depression piles up, and always having to show happiness because you're always on TV and you can't take your issues on television. So how do you separate them?
Now I always say, even my captions, they will tell you,
Mm.
I always pray when things get hard, when things get
Yeah.
tough. And I'm one person who does not run to social media when things are tough on my side. I don't do that. I
Mm.
consult the inner person, I consult the inner code, and I consult my God and say, you know what? This is what I'm faced with. I do not know what to do. And I'm
Yeah.
not ashamed to say that. Now I kneel down, karapela modimo wa ka ka re modimo mo, ha ke tsebe gore ke direng, ha ke tsebe gore ke ye kae, ha ke tsebe gore ke tshware eng ke lese mara ke sa re wena wa tshepagala, wena o ntshepisitseng wa tshepagala.
Yes,
So
man.
batho ba bantši, they look at us who appear on TV and say, wow, ba na le bophelo bo bo monate, like
Yeah.
they don't know what we are going through. They don't know what we have to deal with society labeling us
Mm.
as being perfect. Remember,
Mm.
and you say, she has to be this, she has to be that. Now that I cannot even afford to show my emotions because the moment I show my emotions, then it's a tabloid story for someone else.
Yeah.
It's me trending on social media. It's me getting to be bashed again. Hi, how can she come here? Why are so you just need to be tactful. The problems. So now I'm one person who's very quiet and who's very private. So usually when I go through things, I always say, Mudimu, untshepishitje and wa re o ntshepisha, o ka se ntahle. So if o ka se ntahle, then go ra gore ke tlo tswa mara gore jwang ga ke tsebe mara
Yeah.
ke a tseba gore go tswa gona ke shantse ke tswe. Ba re nothing is permanent in life. Lehumo a le permanent. Bodidi ha
Mm-hmm.
bo permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Mathata ga permanent.
Yeah.
That's okay. We just don't know when marijuana atlo feta. And another thing what you ba itsebe go gore re le bogolo so re batho re tshwana le lena. You need to
Yeah.
understand when I say I'm not okay because God need I'm not okay.
Not
And
okay. Yes.
let's keep it okay because I'm not okay. But
Yeah.
sometimes and now when I go out, I always say, you know what? you're going out now, you're going to face the world. Chin up, bona, head up, walk tall. I cannot afford too much. If you see me live, hey, too much. So I cannot afford to I can't. Yes, no, I can't. I need to always put on that brave face and say, come what may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm sure you are a pastor somewhere. If this was a preaching platform, people are delivered. No short up pronouncing any Tansinyana Bikinyana. Amazing stuff. So I know your journey starts way back from being Miss Limpopo. When that started, when you became Miss Limpopo, did you think that it would lead to being into television, or was it just something that you were doing out of the fun, or was it something that you always wanted to do, Miss Limpopo?
I've always wanted to see myself on TV. I've always wanted to be a model, trust me.
Yeah.
When I grew up, I've always loved being beautiful. Yeah. They know me. I used to be geli. I used to be very clean. So the journey of Miss Limpopo was not easy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I competed little cheapy, as people would call them nowadays. They come from wealthy families. They went to Model C schools. They spoke proper English according to me. And now I came from like I come from the dusty rural areas. So who was I? So bona ba tlo itse go tsamaya ka dikwaekwae nna ke sa ithuta mola kwaekwae here and there wa understand na gore motho e leng gore gale a shapa hile le modeling experience lo wena go tla o sa no re nyana so I took a leap of faith and I said to God, if this is for me, then let it be so. So the first time I entered, unfortunately, guys, I entered for Miss Limpopo twice. The first time I didn't win. And I said, you know what, God, this is not yet my time, but I'm coming back. Again. I'm like, hey, God, you're testing me now. Hey, this lady. This ladies are beautiful, well-toned skin, well-toned bodies. They go for scrubs and everything. Hey, no scrubs, I got like a slap. So, like, God's I'm like, hey, God, Bella, you need to make a plan. And I made a pact with God, and I said, God, this is the second time I'm entering. This time, I better come back with it. So, fast forward, crowning. Top 5 is called. I'm called. We answer questions, and then they call in top 3. They call in the second princess. I'm not called. So I literally sat down and said, second time I got crowned. I became Cinderella because I went on stage with one shoe. So I'm like, so God has been great. So, fast forward to me being on TV. I auditioned the first time because I didn't get the role.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I've always said I want to be on TV, so please. Then second time I auditioned, Maureen, boom, that's it. But still, me getting to Skim Sam was not easy. Why? The first time Maureen appeared with Skim Sam, Maureen did not have a dialogue.
Yeah.
So I told people, hey, Skim Sam, that excitement. And then people came back and bashed me, and then that's it. And then you leave and you say you appear on TV.
Yeah.
And I said to them, one day Maureen is gonna grow. Maureen is gonna have a dialogue. And the laugh, you guys might have the first laugh, but trust me.
But I'll have the last one. Yes. For whatever you can enjoy at night, the joy always comes in the morning. It always comes in the morning. So acting alongside the great Maroti, I'm sure it has to be fun because he's funny. How do you keep a straight face acting with the guy?
Bramax. Okay, I call him Bramax. I know a lot of people refer him to Maroti. They refer him as Maroti. Working with him has been a blessing because he's one of the people who showed me the ropes when I got there. Remember,
Yeah.
I didn't even know what camera one was. He was a camera one. I'm like, the camera.
Kissing you.
So he taught me those things. He taught me to be confident. And it's funny because always when we run lines, I get it before we can shoot, we run lines. So before we can run lines, you would get to studio if I get first. And then Maureen! Then I know, oh, we are running lines. Then I step in, Karanadi lines left. It's been amazing. He's an amazing brother and he's loving. He's very crazy. He's very funny. So I enjoy working with him. I really enjoy working with him. And the first time came on, I was like, hey, TV, man. So yeah, no, God is great. God is good, guys. My journey with Bramax has been nothing but amazing.
And then one other thing that I want to ask you is that the script writing within Skeem Saam is so much different and diverse. SABC. I feel like what Skeem Saam is doing is so different from other people, and they could learn from Skeem Saam because honestly, students Skeem Saam it does not shift. It continues going. So what do you feel like other people in the industry, other script writers can do or can take from Batroko Skeem Saam?
I think in Tobagai Lenanki continuity. They need to continue story sabona, babe consistent. Gadi story jawana, just like Skeem Saam. And Skeem Saam se wancha real life people man. Se wancha mapilo abatho kama need like bukasi bola rural area bola. Iya wancha ya bobia mola gore people must learn or certain things do happen, just like the storyline sabo Pretty and the Hasa. This is what's actually happening. Men cheat, men marry people that later regret.
But why men? Why men? Why men? Why men?
And
Just kidding.
Skeem Saam se a rocker when it comes to storytelling. Relate in real life. You can actually say, hey, same applies to the storyline Jabu Morin being scammed. Hey, the scamming is more SA, so the production team where they can actually learn from Skeem Saam or let us tell stories that people can relate to. That people can say, you know what, this they were heartfelt because Skeem Saam storylines are heartfelt.
Heartfelt, yeah.
I feel like Pretty arata motho e leng gore a ka kgona ba le ena lo ena someone when you're sitting you're like there's this person that I love but I cannot be with them because of situations like Jediso.
Yeah.
Skeem Saam for you thank you.
Skeem Saam is doing the most. So another thing, being in South Africa, being a part of SABC, do you see yourself working as the other production that you would love to work with? Do you want to work within Netflix? Are the actors that you want to see yourself with? And who are those that you want to see yourself with?
Definitely. Hey, guys.
Yeah. No, yeah.
One man I receive.
Yes.
I want to see myself. Remember the people like Amanda Dupont, they inspire me so much. People like Musindi Datu. I look at them and say, I want to be like this lady, man. She's a legend in the industry. People like Bushoki Subotani, they've created their names, not only on Skeem Saam, but on other productions before even Skeem Saam. So, Netflix, Netflix, I want to see myself as a brand. I want to grow this brand. But
as a brand, yes.
Yes. For Hanisha, take a Skeem Saam. Right. And again, I go whole alone and get to work. No devil will stop me from growing.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. So I'm one person. I do this a lot. So I don't know if it's something when things are going good. People, we tend to always look at when is the bed about to happen. So how do you enjoy the moment that you're in, and how do you give yourself the time to enjoy the moment that you are in?
Now I'm one person who focuses on the current. I focus on what's on the table now. If it's something good, trust me, I enjoy it because I know that tomorrow it might not be there.
Yeah.
Babara ukujabula kwatshintshisana. So manje if uNkulunkulu uthi mangijabule, I need or kijabule
Yeah. Yeah.
and appreciate. Remember ujabula goes with appreciation. So now
Yes.
I appreciate each and every little thing that I get, each and every opportunity, and I don't take it for granted. So in as much as I can plan for tomorrow and say, you know what, I need to see myself there, but I don't forget where I am. Just for example, right now I'm in Skim Sam. I'm not gonna say because I'm in Skim Sam, it's wonderful, it's great, it's amazing. Trust me, I'm not there yet, but it's amazing. I'm not there yet,
Yeah.
but it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jeopardize that by saying, I need to focus on branding myself and growing myself and enjoying this
Yeah.
moment. Not dialogue, sister. Enjoy dialogue. No, people know you now. You might not be there yet.
Yes.
You're gonna be there as long as we appreciate that attitude of gratitude.
Beautiful words. I can show what they think about they enjoy
Hey,
everything that you are
that
saying.
was enjoy.
Obafa ka botlalo. And then one other question, is there anything o busy ka yone o ka rata gore re itsebe gore eng busy ka yone re lebelle re tle re itse gore o busy ka eng re go shebeleng mo teng?
Yes, I'm currently busy with my charity works at the moment.
Mhm.
I'm one person who's a giver. Ke a rata go fa batho. Why? Ke rata go thusha mo nka kgona. I'm not saying you
Yeah.
guys, I've got millions. People must not come to me, but o no thusha batho, o na le tšhelete. No, I don't have money.
Yeah.
I am focusing now on helping those that I can help where I can, and with the
Yeah.
help of others, I'm able to help Batuba Wing. So right now, I'm busy with the community projects because I know how it feels like for and
Yeah.
it pains me so much to see somebody suffering. It pains me so much for particularly bana, you guys. A gona nta nkusha botlhoko go bona ngwana a sokola because ngwana a tsebe selo. Ngwana o
Yeah.
rile ha papara ke
Yeah.
kry-a a le mo. So if I can donate those little clothes and food and whatever, nna for nna ke re ka legodimong ke dirile mmereko o mogolo. Ke dirile mmereko e leng gore ke rumetswe gore ke o dire. Remember mo
Yeah.
bophelong re na le di-purpose. So nna purpose yaka in life ke gore ke thushe batho where I can. I'm not saying what ke a kgona, ke re ke a leka. And go lekeng ga ka,
Yeah.
I know gore one day when I'm not here, people will say because of Khulu, I never gave up because of Khulu. Ke kry-ile 1 2 3 bophelo ba ka ba kaonafala. I want that. I want people to remember me gore Khulu ebile se ya ba mma ya ba this go rena, and because of Khulu re continue ka legacy ya gagwe. That's what I want to be remembered for. That's what I want to engage ka gare ga ntho. And then I'm also going to host my annual pageant, which is Miss Mangwing. I'm bringing it back.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
why am I doing that? I'm doing it for from the teenage pregnancy, from being on the streets. And I know there are a lot of girls who want to be Miss Limpopo, Miss South
Yes.
Africa. So if
Yes.
I can groom them, Kabana Miss South Africa or Nagamu groomile, you've experienced this with Jesus. When I put Miss Limpopo or Miss South Africa, Shayala. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this year. Yes. So people can be
Yeah.
on the lookout for that.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then I wanted to ask you in regards to the charity, if someone here would love to donate in any way they can, how can they do that?
Please, they can DM me on the social page. They can inbox me on Facebook, which is Kholofelo Lekganyane. I only have one Facebook page, but do
Yeah.
not be scammed also. They can also email me on Kholofelo Esther, one word, at Gmail. No, at yahoo.co.za. Kholofelo Esther @yahoo.co.za, not .com.
Yeah.
That's where they can share whatever that they have.
Yeah.
Because batho ba hloka thuso ka monte, guys. And remember, Heritusha, we don't help people and expect something in return. We don't do that. We help. Yes.
Ah, man, you just made my, like, I was not feeling so good this week, but you literally formed your words. Oh, it's not even better. You are amazing. Cool. I said, Kholo, before we close then here, we always ask people 5 questions. It's a game that we do here. So it's 5 questions just to test your knowledge of South Africa. It's 5. It's not a lot. 5. I can see don't couple next. I can see don't couple next. So we have 5. Just 5. The first one. Who I was our Miss South Africa before Shudufatu?
Before Shudufatu? Is it Lisa?
Yes. No.
Yes.
No. Before she won the Miss Universe even.
Who was that? Before shoot. Oh, Zozi.
Zozi. It's Zozi. I never. And then number 2, who has the song Sia Tandana? Who's on the song Sia Tandana? It's an Amapiano song. It's Sia Tandana. Who's on the song? It's 2 people.
I do not. I get Sia Tandana.
Yes, Sia Tandana. Nope. We're not happy.
Useless when it comes to Amapiano.
Kibuhlele Kespa. Askis. Mariano, I can batla bona re tshwantse ba sendele dipina ka bo bone.
Hey guys, sorry.
Okay, number 3. Let's bring it a bit home. Number 3. Okay. Which pastor sings the song? Maybe this one will be better. Maybe. Okay. Which pastor's the surname Dube is of which pastor?
Pastor Benjamin Dube.
Yes. I'm making it easier. And then number 4, which South African is acting on the Underground Railroad? She is in America, Underground Railroad.
Oh, Parkimang. Ooh, and I love her. Guys, the name. Hi, bo. Viewers in Tusheng on Walele Moweng. Oh, I know her.
Okay, I'll give you the same name. Ubedu. What's the name?
Yes, I know.
I'll give you the same name. What's the name?
I know. Come on. Tuso.
Yes. 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 The last question. Who is our deputy president? Nobody knows this. Don't worry. Nobody knows this. Nobody. A lot of people don't know that one. A lot of people don't know. So that one, don't worry. A lot of people do not know that one. It's David Mabuza.
Hi, guys. Let's get the result. Geller, who's our president? That one is much better. It's a giveaway.
Yes, as a deputy.
No, you guys, this is so fun. But guys, let's get the result. Man.
How about we prepare? Next. Kholo, before we close this, is there anything else that you would love to say to us?
I would love to say thank you guys for having it been beautiful. What again? Next time I know so guys, like I had a hectic day, marabona. And it was informative. I pray that you guys grow. I pray that you guys grow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I hope, and I pray that God enlarges your territory. Please, guys, you guys need to grow, and you're gonna grow. I know that.
Yes, ma'am.
People must grow.
You are taking the grace from you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. I know a lot of people are busy, people have got commitments, but thank you so much
Yes.
for I can see you guys. Thank you so much for Lerato La Lena. And to my fans, ha ke there yet a sena le celebrity nna ke lebogela lerato la lena ke lebogela go appreciatiwa ke lebogela go thegiwa ke sa re ke tlhomile fase ka letolo ke ikokobeditse go batho ka moka ba ba ntšhalang morago ba ba nthatang ba ba sa reng bona Kholo, we are behind you go tshwana le lena da ka moweng ke a le leboga you guys. You could have chosen but baba ntši man but like I tell ke morao. So thank you so much, thank you so much le ka moso le mpitseng.
Please. Thank you very much for joining us, man. To all my Insta babies, my name is still Tabang Mpulukem, but don't you ever forget to put the great before my beautiful name, or else it is a blasphemy. And here, we always have three things to say. We say stay real, stay talking, and forever stay awesome. Au revoir, bye-bye, Nintendo no again. Yeah, man.